Question 1. If there is no crosswalk and you see a pedestrian crossing your lane, you should A. Make sure the pedestrian can see you before proceeding. B. Cautiously drive around the pedestrian. C. Stop and let the pedestrian finish crossing.
The correct answer is C. Stop and let the pedestrian finish crossing.
Question 2. To be safe when crossing a railroad, you should A. Look both ways, but only when the red light is flashing. B. Listen, look both ways, and then proceed if it is safe to do so. C. Cross especially quickly when a train is approaching. D. Quickly pass under any lowering gates.
The correct answer is B. Listen, look both ways, and then proceed if it is safe to do so.
Question 3. When approaching a steady red traffic light, drivers should A. Drive through the intersection if there is no crossing traffic. B. Continue driving, as they have the right of way. C. Stop only if a police officer is nearby. D. Come to a complete stop.
The correct answer is D. Come to a complete stop.
Question 4. Changing from one lane to another is best done A. Quickly and often. B. When a car is in your blind spot. C. Gradually and carefully.
The correct answer is C. Gradually and carefully.
Question 5. You may pass a vehicle when A. You are on a hill or curve. B. You are on a road with a solid line next to your lane. C. You are on a road with a broken line next to your lane.
The correct answer is C. You are on a road with a broken line next to your lane.
Question 6. When getting ready to change lanes, you should A. Check your side view mirror. B. Check your rear view mirror. C. Quickly turn your head to check for other vehicles. D. All of the above.
The correct answer is D. All of the above.
Question 7. You must yield to a pedestrian using a white cane or guide dog. A. Only when the guide dog is leading the person across the street. B. At all times. C. Only if a crossing guard is present.
The correct answer is B. At all times.
Question 8. You should not make sudden stops in front of large trucks and buses because A. Small vehicle drivers cannot adequately see large trucks and buses in their rearview mirrors. B. Large trucks and buses, due to their size and weight, require longer distances to stop than smaller passenger vehicles. C. Large trucks and buses travel at a higher speeds than small vehicles.
The correct answer is B. Large trucks and buses, due to their size and weight, require longer distances to stop than smaller passenger vehicles.
Question 9. If a motorist sees pedestrians in an upcoming crosswalk, what should the motorist do? A. Continue ahead. The motorist has the right of way. B. Wait for the pedestrians to cross the street. C. Pull to the right and go around the pedestrians.
The correct answer is B. Wait for the pedestrians to cross the street.
Question 10. The most effective thing you can do to reduce your risk of being injured or killed in a traffic crash is to A. Wear your seatbelt. B. Limit your driving to weekdays. C. Stay in the right lane on multi-lane highways. D. Limit your driving to hours between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m.
The correct answer is A. Wear your seatbelt.
Question 11. If a traffic signal light is green and a police officer signals for you to stop, you should A. Obey the officer. B. Obey the traffic signal. C. Do what the vehicle in front of you does.
The correct answer is A. Obey the officer.
Question 12. If traffic ahead of you is blocking an intersection, you should A. Drive closely to the car directly in front of you, just in case the light turns red. B. Honk to get traffic to move. C. Wait to enter the intersection until you can cross the intersection entirely.
The correct answer is C. Wait to enter the intersection until you can cross the intersection entirely.
Question 13. When approaching a school bus stopped with its stop arm extended, drivers should A. Come to a complete stop and wait to proceed. B. Honk their horn before passing the bus on its left. C. Continue driving when they think most kids are probably done exiting the bus. D. Pass the bus before its door opens.
The correct answer is A. Come to a complete stop and wait to proceed.
Question 14. Before switching on the ignition, you should A. Buckle your safety belt. B. Be sure all passengers have buckled their safety belts. C. Both of the above.
The correct answer is C. Both of the above.
Question 15. If pedestrians are illegally crossing in the middle of the street instead of in a crosswalk, you A. Must stop for them. B. Do not have to stop for them. C. Should honk your horn at them.
The correct answer is A. Must stop for them.
Question 16. You want to make a right turn at the corner. A pedestrian with a guide dog is at the corner ready to cross the street in front of you. Before making your right turn, you should A. Turn off your engine until the person crosses the street. B. Tell the pedestrian when to cross the street. C. Wait until the person crosses the street.
The correct answer is C. Wait until the person crosses the street.
Question 17. When a school bus is stopped ahead on your side of the road with its red lights flashing, you must A. Slow to a speed no faster than 10 miles per hour. B. Stop until the lights stop flashing. C. Change lanes and pass cautiously.
The correct answer is B. Stop until the lights stop flashing.
Question 18. If a vehicle is equipped with airbags, A. Seat belts should still be worn. B. Seat belts do not need to be worn. C. Seat belts should be worn behind the back.
The correct answer is A. Seat belts should still be worn.
Question 19. The most effective safety restraints in a traffic crash are A. Only a lap and shoulder belt. B. Only an airbag. C. Both a lap/shoulder belt and an airbag. D. No safety restraints.
The correct answer is C. Both a lap/shoulder belt and an airbag.
Question 20. If you drive faster than other vehicles on a road with one lane moving in each direction and continually pass the other cars, you will A. Get you to your destination much more quickly and safely. B. Increase your chances of a collision. C. Help prevent traffic congestion.
The correct answer is B. Increase your chances of a collision.
Question 21. Do not pass. A. On a hill or curve. B. When school bus lights are flashing. C. When approaching an intersection. D. All of the above.
The correct answer is D. All of the above.
Question 22. You see pedestrians near the road. You should A. Sound your horn and maintain your speed. B. Speed up to clear the area quickly. C. Slow down and pass with caution.
The correct answer is C. Slow down and pass with caution.
Question 23. If you come to a railroad crossing with lowered gates and flashing warning lights, you should A. Drive around the crossing gates if you can't see a train. B. Come to a complete stop well behind the gates. Wait for the tracks to clear and proceed once the gates are lifted. C. Slow down and drive around the gates.
The correct answer is B. Come to a complete stop well behind the gates, wait for the tracks to clear, and proceed once the gates are lifted.
Question 24. Always signal when A. Changing lanes. B. Pulling into or out of a parking space. C. Pulling into traffic from an alley or parking area. D. All of the above.
The correct answer is D. All of the above.
Question 25. If you are driving on the interstate and pass your exit, you should A. Quickly cut across traffic to make your turn. B. Make a U-turn to go back to the exit. C. Continue driving and use the next exit. D. Put your vehicle in reverse to go back to the exit.
The correct answer is C. Continue driving and use the next exit.
Question 26. If you want to get off the freeway but you have missed your exit, you should A. Go to the next exit. B. Make a U-turn through the median. C. Pull onto the shoulder and back your car to the exit. D. Flag down a police officer for an escort back to your exit.
The correct answer is A. Go to the next exit.
Question 27. A pedestrian starts to cross the street after the "Don't Walk" signal begins to flash. The pedestrian is in the middle of the street when your signal light changes to green. You should A. Proceed if you have the right-of-way. B. Proceed if the pedestrian is not in your lane. C. Wait until the pedestrian crosses the street before proceeding.
The correct answer is C. Wait until the pedestrian crosses the street before proceeding.
Question 28. Before changing lanes or attempting to pass another vehicle, you should A. Check your blind spots and mirrors. B. Signal your intention before changing lanes. C. All of the above.
The correct answer is C. All of the above.
Question 29. Highway markings. A. Are usually not important. B. Are only found in construction zones. C. Provide information for drivers. D. Are usually red and blue in color.
The correct answer is C. Provide information for drivers.
Question 30. Adjust your rear view and side mirrors. A. Before you start driving. B. Whenever you need to use them. C. Before you get into the car.
The correct answer is A. Before you start driving.
Question 31. If it is necessary to make an emergency stop while driving on an interstate, you should A. Sound your horn at passing cars to get their attention. B. Get out of your vehicle and flag down the first vehicle that passes. C. Pull off the road, turn on your emergency flashers, and stay in your vehicle if you can.
The correct answer is C. Pull off the road, turn on your emergency flashers, and stay in your vehicle if you can.
Question 32. You are coming to an intersection and have a green light. Pedestrians are crossing against the red. You should A. Honk your horn. B. Speed up and pass in front of the pedestrians. C. Stop to let the pedestrians cross safely. D. Drive close to the pedestrians and frighten them so they'll think twice before crossing against a red light.
The correct answer is C. Stop to let the pedestrians cross safely.
Question 33. When driving near a blind pedestrian who is carrying a white cane or using a guide dog, you should A. Slow down and be prepared to stop. B. Take the right-of-way. C. Proceed normally. D. Drive away quickly.
The correct answer is A. Slow down and be prepared to stop.
Question 34. If a truck or bus is making a right turn where you also need to make a right turn, you should A. Quickly turn before the truck or bus is able to. B. Wait until the truck or bus turns before you turn. C. Squeeze between the truck or bus and the curb.
The correct answer is B. Wait until the truck or bus turns before you turn.
Question 35. If you are stopped by a police officer, you should A. Unbuckle your seatbelt and lower your window. B. Get your paperwork ready before the officer reaches your car. C. Stay in your vehicle with your hands on the steering wheel and wait for the officer to approach you. D. Get out of your car and walk toward the patrol car.
The correct answer is C. Stay in your vehicle with your hands on the steering wheel and wait for the officer to approach you.
Question 36. The maximum posted speed limit should be driven only A. During the night. B. During the day. C. Under ideal conditions.
The correct answer is C. Under ideal conditions.
Question 37. At a crosswalk, A. You must yield to pedestrians. B. Pedestrians must yield to you. C. Construction workers must yield to you.
The correct answer is A. You must yield to pedestrians.
Question 38. Passing is prohibited. A. On hills and curves. B. At intersections. C. At railroad crossings. D. All of the above.
The correct answer is D. All of the above.
Question 39. When should drivers yield the right-of-way to pedestrians in a crosswalk? A. Only if the pedestrians first wave to the driver. B. Only if the pedestrians are not texting while walking. C. At all times.
The correct answer is C. At all times.
Question 40. Seat belts are most effective when they are worn by A. The person driving the car. B. Passengers when they are on a long drive. C. All occupants of a car being driven on an expressway. D. All occupants of a car every time the car is driven.
The correct answer is D. All occupants of a car every time the car is driven.
Question 41. A pedestrian starts to cross in front of your vehicle. You should A. Flash your lights. B. Slow down. C. Speed up and pass in front of the pedestrian. D. Stop and let the pedestrian cross.
The correct answer is D. Stop and let the pedestrian cross.
Question 42. When you need to change lanes, it is important to A. Signal your intentions ahead of the lane change. B. Check your blind spot. C. Make sure the lane is clear before entering. D. All of the above.
The correct answer is D. All of the above.
Question 43. Children on bicycles should be given extra space by motor vehicle operators because A. They do not have the same physical reflexes as adults. B. They are smaller and more difficult to see than adults. C. Both of the above.
The correct answer is C. Both of the above.
Question 44. When passing, you should move back into the right lane when A. You are one vehicle length ahead of the passed vehicle. B. You can see both headlights of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. C. You are 50 feet ahead of the passed vehicle.
The correct answer is B. You can see both headlights of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror.
Question 45. Car drivers should know that large trucks A. Have large blind spots. B. Can stop more quickly than passenger vehicles. C. Do not need more room to maneuver than passenger vehicles. D. All of the above.
The correct answer is A. Have large blind spots.
Question 46. In traffic moving at 50 to 55 miles per hour, you are least likely to have an accident if you A. Drive a few miles per hour faster than most other vehicles. B. Stay within that speed range. C. Drive a few miles per hour slower than most other vehicles.
The correct answer is B. Stay within that speed range.
Question 47. At a red traffic light with a green arrow, you may proceed in the direction of the arrow if A. You first come to a complete stop. B. You wait until the light changes. C. You are in the proper lane and the roadway is clear.
The correct answer is C. You are in the proper lane and the roadway is clear.
Question 48. If you are driving on a one-way street and an emergency vehicle using its flashing lights approaches your vehicle, you must A. Drive with your flashers turned on. B. Drive toward the nearest roadside and stop. C. Speed up and take the nearest exit. D. Slow down until the vehicle passes you.
The correct answer is B. Drive toward the nearest roadside and stop.
Question 49. You can drive off the road to pass another vehicle. A. If the vehicle ahead is turning left. B. If there are two or more lanes traveling in your direction. C. Under no circumstances.
The correct answer is C. Under no circumstances.
Question 50. When you see an emergency vehicle approaching while using its flashing lights, you must A. Maintain your speed, and stay in your lane until the vehicle has passed. B. Move into the right lane and drive slowly until the vehicle has passed. C. Pull over to the curb or edge of the road and stop until the vehicle has passed.
The correct answer is C. Pull over to the curb or edge of the road and stop until the vehicle has passed. Thank you for watching. Check out our channel, where we have more tests to help you fully prepare for your knowledge test. Good luck on your exam.